Hello everyone, this is the project proposal on the topic Sentiment Analysis using Amazon Reviews. It has been prepared by Class 5, Group 3 consisting of Aline, Ritu and Singh. Let's dive in. Firstly, let's read some shocking facts to understand the true gravity of the situation. According to FakeSpot, 61% of electronics reviews in Amazon are fake or unreliable. Cornell University says that 30% of online reviews are influenced by confirmation bias. Bright Local reports that 82% of the time consumers rely on fake reviews without realizing it. These facts clearly express the cruciality of addressing this situation as soon as possible.
So now I want to talk about the reliability of Amazon reviews. We've all relied on product reviews at some point to make decisions, but it's important to understand that these reviews can be biased, and this bias comes from a variety of sources. For instance, self-selection bias, incentive reviews, fake reviews, reviewer expertise, confirmation biases, review bombing, rate inflation, and time biases. First, self-selection biases plays a big role. Often the people who take the time to leave a review are people who have had like a very positive or very negative experience. This means that moderated and neutral opinions might be underrepresented. When you're reading reviews, you might not be seeing the full pictures. Next, there's incentive reviews. Sometimes customers receive free or discounted products in exchange for their feedback. Even if the reviewer is asked to be honest, the incentive can lead to a more favorable review. After all, when you receive something for free, you would want to write something positive about it. Another issue is fake reviews. Companies sometimes pay for fake reviews to boost their product ratings, making it appear better than it really is. These reviews can be hard to spot and are not based on real experiences, which can mislead future buyers. Then there's reviewer expertise. Not all reviewers have the same level of knowledge about a product. So, for instance, if a person is unfamiliar with a tech product, and might have given it a low rating simply because they didn't know how to use it properly, while a more experienced user might have a completely different perspective. Then we have confirmation bias, which is another important factor. A person who already believes that a product will be good or bad may subconsciously focus on only the details that confirm their belief. This can skew the overall review and create a biased perception. And then additionally, there's the phenomenon of review bombing, where groups of people leave negative reviews in mass, often not based on their experience with the product, but as a form of protest against the company or something unrelated. And then we also have rating inflation. Many customers feel hesitant to leave negative feedbacks even if they don't like a product because of the hassle of returns or personal guilt. As a result, product might get higher ratings than they truly deserve. And at the end, there's time-related biases. Early reviews often come from loyal customers or fans of the brand, which can lead to overwhelming number of positive reviews at the start. This gives the product a high rating that might not reflect the opinions of later buyers. So in conclusion, Amazon reviews can be helpful. They can also be very skewed by these biases. It's important to recognize these biases while we implement our algorithm. Even after we get results, we might have to be aware that this data set is subjective.
Hello, this is Eileen Hernandez. I am in Group 3, Class 5, and this is a presentation for our project proposal on Amazon reviews using our natural language processing model. And before we do any of this, before we start coding, we start building and working together, we first have to know about AI ethics. And they're here and everywhere, either in platforms or when trying to talk with ChatGPT. This AI ethics is just to ensure that those models are free of biases, meaning to not favorize one certain group of people and or underrepresenting a certain group of people within the social system. And have you ever wondered what goes behind product reviews? Are the reviews intended to make you buy an item? Well, what goes behind them is natural language processing, and in our project, we will try to deep dive into what goes behind them and how do they classify this. And by using natural language processing, are they trying to make us buy some certain items? Who knows? This is what our project will try to accomplish. Which review is negative and which one is positive? How does this happen and how does this affect us? Of course, anything a person must do, or in this case, when we're trying to build a model, there are many steps involved. And the model must first be trained to analyze the text, its tone, and its overall message. As Sutter, Vidkia, and Chan describe in their article. Describe the steps to determine the sentiment of the reviews within the ready-to-use sentiment analysis model. Then, they walk you through the process to train the text analysis model to categorize reviews by product type. We see how they first have to train the model using data, and this is why data is very important.
So, how exactly do we plan to address all of these problems? Well, we are going to apply sentiment analysis through natural language processing. We have a clear cut methodology which includes 4 steps. Firstly, we are going to retrieve and clean data by collecting a sentiment labeled data set and mitigating potential bias by ensuring balanced class distributions. Secondly, we are going to train a sentiment analysis algorithm after splitting the dataset into training and testing sets and selecting a suitable model such as BERT and LSTM. We will be training the algorithm on both positive as well as negative examples to ensure a robust sentiment classification. Thirdly, we are going to analyze and evaluate the model's performance by utilizing metrics such as accuracy, precision, and F1 score to gain a comprehensive understanding of the model's effectiveness in sentiment prediction. Our fourth and final step will be to categorize reviews by product type using a multi-class classification approach with one-hot encoding. We will be training on labeled examples, which will help distinguish product categories based on review content, and this will yield amazing insights into consumer sentiment trends. The datasets we plan to use include both Kaggle's as well as Amazon's available datasets. Kaggle's datasets include Amazon product reviews, which has a wide range of product reviews including IDs, text, ratings, and helpfulness scores. Secondly, Amazon Fine Food Reviews, which is 500,000 plus food reviews with text, ratings, and metadata. Amazon's datasets include Amazon Consume Customer Reviews, which has millions of reviews across categories, including text, ratings, and product info. Secondly, Amazon Electronics Reviews, which is focused specifically on electronics and includes reviews as well as metadata. Listed on the slide are some of our citations. We truly believe that this project can have an immense global impact. Thank you so much for listening to us with patience till the very end of this presentation.